So, well, commencing now. Respiration in respiration in animals. Actually. Okay. Who can tell me the meaning of this word respiration? You've had the word before. What's the meaning of respiration? Yes, I know. I just pointed you. Eh? I did gaseous exchange. Okay. Okay, that's in the context. Now, respiration is not actually all about gaseous exchange per se. This is what respiration is all about. You know, have you ever asked yourself the question, what is the reason why you're taking in oxygen? Have you asked yourself that question? Why do you take in oxygen? Is it the oxygen that enables you to break down your food? Without oxygen, you can't break down food. So once oxygen enables you to break down the food, I get me now, it will now enable energy to be released from the food. So oxygen is like the reagent responsible for the production of the energy from the food. So without the oxygen, the energy can't be gotten from that food. And that process is called respiration. So respiration has to do with the process in which oxygen is taken into the body, I get it now, in order to what? Break down food to enhance the release of what? Energy. So meaning that you are defining respiration, your keywords are what? Oxygen, breaking down the food, and release of energy. And that energy, yeah, you have to do it. Yes, it's like when you say respiration. Yes, respiration. When you just say the word respiration. Yeah, there are different kinds of respiration in plants, anaerobic and aerobic. There are some that are aerobes. You understand? With the aid of oxygen. When you're finding it with the aid of oxygen, I get it now. I will soon show you the photosynthesis in animals. That's why I want to define between photosynthesis. When you invert photosynthesis, you have respiration. That process occurs also in plants. Now, anybody that tells you that plants do not need oxygen is a lie. Plants need oxygen. It's just that they do not need oxygen during the day. When it's now in their dark stage, they now start using oxygen. And what kind of process is that? They take it back in respiration. The oxygen is not enabling them to break down that glucose that they need to breathe. I get you now. So now, this is respiration, right? Respiration can be defined respiration can be defined as the process. Respiration can be defined as the process. Respiration can be defined as the process in which organic materials, open bracket food, in which organic materials, in which organic materials are broken down with the release of energy. With the release of what? Energy. By action of oxygen. By the action of what? Oxygen. By the action of what? Oxygen. Of course, we know that food contains carbohydrates, fat and oil, things like that. True of us. So from what I've been able to say now, we said when oxygen acts on a food substance, I get it now. What does it do to it? It brings out energy. Now that energy is going to be useless if it is not made available to the cells. Because we said already in the cell theory that there is no life apart from the life of what? Cell. True of us. Are you following me? Meaning that if you must survive, your cells has to be in good what? Condition. So the whole of this energy production and stuff is just for the cell. It's just for the and that's what brings about cellular respiration. If they tell you to define cellular respiration, the definition is different from defined respiration. We've just defined respiration. If you say cellular respiration, I'm saying the process whereby materials are broken down, I get it now, and by the action of oxygen, the energy produced is produced in the form of ATP. I get what I'm saying now, and it's for the cell.
So ATP.
Yes, adenosine transcription. That's the form in which the energy be produced when you are dealing with cellular respiration. I get what I'm saying now. So let's write cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is the process is the process in which oxygen is released in the form of ATP. Oxygen is released in the form of ATP, which is called ATP is what? Adenosine triphosphate. In which oxygen is released. No, what I said? I said the process in which oxygen produces ATP. I said it's the process in which energy is released in the form of ATP. And that's what I said. Oxygen is released and energy is released in the form of what? ATP. I get it now. In living cells. In living cells. In living cells. The use of oxygen. The use of oxygen. The use of oxygen. So this whole process, since we have been mentioning oxygen, it means that the process of respiration is associated with breathing. That's what? Breathing. I was going to be looking at the mechanism of breathing, like because they can ask you to explain the mechanism of breathing. You understand? Breathing is what? What's the difference between respiration and breathing? I've told you respiration. Breathing is not respiration is not the taking of exchange of gases. This is breathing that is the exchange of what? Gases. So that process whereby an organism takes in oxygen and brings it out carbon dioxide that exists in humans or mammals per se, animals generally, it's called breathing. It's just that you need the process of breathing since it's going to involve taking in of oxygen so that your respiration can be efficient. I get what I'm saying now.
Does breathing have anything to do with your attitude?
Yes, but does breathing have anything to do with your attitude? Yes, it influences it. Because when we soon get there, we'll be looking at inhalation and exhalation, and you'll be seeing how these processes increases the thoracic cavity. I get it now. See how it increases the thoracic cavity. I get it now. Working hand in hand synergistically with your diaphragm. Yeah, so we talk about these processes one after the other. I don't want to jump. Now, we've been able to talk about respiration, the energy of respiration. Now, we have different types of respiration, especially when we're reading it from animals. I get it now. You know, we have aerobic, I mean, like if I asked you now, listen, if I asked you, you'd have said aerobic, anaerobic, I mean. But did you remember that what I said was the type of respiratory system? Type of respiration is aerobic, anaerobic. I get what I'm saying. But when they say type of respiratory system, they are talking about the system per se. Now, if I ask you to define respiratory system, what do you say? We've defined respiration already. What is respiratory system? Respiratory system just involves all organs associated with what? With the breaking down of organic food substances in order to release energy. In order to release energy. You understand? That's what respiratory system is all about. So let's write. Respiratory system involves or constitutes all organs associated with the exchange of gases for release of energy. Exchange of gases for the release of what? Energy. Do you get it now? Just like when we're doing the security system, said all organs are treated with what? With the transport of materials around the cell. Why is what happened? I said in common later, you will want to finish respiration. But I had that started talking about you should have known that there was no water stream. You remember I was telling my prophecy? Remember that? Now, what are these types of respiratory system? Number one, body surface. Come inside. After as I come, just drop me on this community here. For this community. Anything. Just like that. Every single person, nobody stay there, everybody here, so that you don't get protected. Now, body surface. Listen carefully now, don't write. This process of body surface is used in two kind categories of organisms. The unicellular organisms, those ones that have one cell value, and your flat ones, like planaria. Now, this is how they ask that question. They can tell you to describe respiration in planaria. Automatically, they are talking about explain the respiration through body surface because planaria is what? Body surface. Now, this is it. When you say respiration through body surface, like you said, one of the respiratory system in the body surface, I mean. Now, that body surface, before an organism can respire through body surface, it means that the surface area to volume ratio of that organism is what? High. Let me explain the meaning of that statement. Repeat what I just said. The surface area to what? Volume ratio is what? High. And this is it means the organism is more depressed or flattened than thick. I don't know if you understand. You cannot compare these two things. This one has a larger surface area to volume ratio. Why? Because it's flattened, it's depressed. I get it now. But this one is not as depressed as this one. This one is kind of thick. I get it now. So if something must enter inside this one to flow through, I get it now. It needs a more specialized complex organ to do that. Unlike this one, if you don't enter inside oxygen will circulate inside all the body, two of us. I get the concept now. And that's what we mean by high surface area to volume ratio. I get it now. So you find those kind of things in organisms that are actually depressed, like eventually flattened. I get it now, like our platform. So let's try. Some organisms, such as planaria and unicellular organisms, some organisms, such as your planaria and unicellular organisms, some organisms, such as your planaria and several unicellular organisms, make use of their body surface for respiration. Make use of their what? Body surface for what? For respiration. Are we together now? Make use of their body surface for respiration. Why is that? Why? For what reason? This is as a result of what? This is as a result of what? High surface area to what? Volume ratio. I get it now. High surface area to what? Volume ratio. So write it down. This is as a result of a high surface area to volume ratio of the organism. Thus, in such organisms, oxygen flows into the body via diffusion. Oxygen flows into the body of the organism via simple or through simple diffusion. Hello, listen carefully to me now. Listen carefully. If I may ask you now, listen, you know about just writing notes, understand everything we are doing now. Yes, so that you don't go home and have working notes to start reading. Now, we said that organisms that uses their body for respiration, that they are majorly of two kinds. The unicellular organism and what? Platforms. Unicellular organism or what? That means example of organism that can take part in that. Give me one. Take it from my to sharp. One. Planaria. Because also you have give me one. Yeah? One. Taiwo. One. Now look at it, there are still plenty. I said unicellular organisms, meaning that all those amoeba, all those no, not fungi, not fungi, all those yes, all those your amoeba, your unglena, your candomonas, your all those things. That is the respire through what? Body surface. So if they tell you mention 10 organisms that respire through body surface, you should be able to mention 10. All platforms are part of them, like your fasciola hepatica we talked about. I get it. All those your schematodes, your cestoda, and this is all those examples. They take part in what? Body surface respiration. Are you getting me now? And why is that? Why can they take part in body surface respiration? Due to what? And I've described that to you. The organism is more flat than what? Thick. Are you getting me? So it does not need any special organ to transmit oxygen. Oxygen can just get into the body through what is a simple diffusion. Are you getting it? Through what? Are you getting me now? And you know what diffusion is? Movement of material from a region of higher concentration to what? So that means, I know in the environment, you cannot the amount of oxygen in an organism can never be greater than the oxygen in the environment. Is it true? Is it possible? The oxygen is the one in the atmosphere. So that means, since that means the environment has higher concentration of what? Oxygen. Why the organism has lower one? So since the organism is flattened, oxygen can just move directly from the environment into the what? Into the body. Via what? Diffusion. Is that clear now? So let's write that down. Oxygen flows into the body of these organisms via simple diffusion.